Good morning, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and I'm in my new scrap room, and I can see I have a problem here. I gotta figure out where it's coming. Oh, it's the overhead light. Okay, I'll have to keep it like this. Okay, we're back to Gypsy Made Simple. I've gotten so many emails from people requesting that I go back to it that we're going to do some Gypsy Made Simple videos, okay? This first one, I'm using the Art Philosophy cart, and I got the book out, but I can never figure out this silly booklets. I use it when I've got different parts, you know, like if I'm doing a person or something like that. What we're going to do is we're going to start out with this little button on the bottom here, right here, and it is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55 if you're doing it that way, and putting it on the mat. And then I am going to play with the sizes till I get on this side, and I want to put the ratios on so it's the actual size. And I'm going to make this 5.5 inches wide, 5.5, and then I'm going to take this off because notice it says 8.43 and I needed 8.5. So I'm going to take the little link off right there, put it on here, and change this to 8.5. okay? Now I want to go to the advance key. I don't like the little score marks, so I'm going to take the score marks out and I'm going to hide it. I hit my little button there. Oops. Next. Next. Hide. Okay. I've now hidden my score marks. I'm going to take, and I want to be able to work with this at an up and down motion, so I'm going to straighten it like this so I can see it a little better. Okay? Now, we're going to add something to this because as you can see, this little spot right here, that has a window in it. And you know me how I love my window cards. So what I did is I got out the acrylic stamp, and it's the Just For You stamp, and I'll leave a little thing on there so you know. And I'm going to use this flower, and it's 2.5 inches is what it'll cut out. So now I have to find the flower. And silly me, I closed up the book, so I'm going to go to the screen, and let's see, it's not on this one. I'm back. Silly me, didn't have the shift lock key on. It's right here. Right here. You have to have the shift lock key to find it. So sorry about that. Now what I want to do is I want to set this for the size that I need, which is 2.5 inches. So I'm going to set that, let's see, 2.5. And then I want the flower. Where did it go? Here it is. And I'm going to set it right on the corner there. Okay? I want another one. So I'm going to copy that and put it over here just so that I have the right size. Now what I want to do, because I want this to cut in one place, is I need to weld it together. So I'm going to grab the little flower, go to my basic key, hit the group button right here, hit the card, go back to the advance key, hit weld. Now, if you hit the little preview, which is the little eyeball right there, you'll see how it's going to cut. Now that leaves me plenty of space where I can stamp something right here and you can see through to the other side, which is what I want. Okay? Now, I want, let's see, I want to take, and I want to make 2 of these because first let's, oops, take off the preview, put one down here, and then let's make a copy of that, and that way we can cut these cards 2 up. Because I don't know about you, but I'm getting light on cards. My close to my heart thing is taken off like crazy, so I've been sending out lots of thank you cards to customers, and I didn't even have anything made. So this, hopefully I'll have some kind of stamp that says thank you or something. But I need thank you cards, whether it be for that or other things. I'm always needing thank you cards. So, okay, now I have 2 of them. Okay, now we need 2 of these. And since I'm working on my stamping and I'm going to play around with this a little bit, I want to go to here, and I'm actually going to make 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 all the way across the bottom. The reason why I did this is I'm not sure of the colors I'm going to use, and if I stamp something wrong, I've already got one cut. I don't have to go back to the drawing board. Okay, so we have that. Now I want to go to layer 2, and before I go any further, I want to save. You know, when my gypsy died before, it made me very cognizant of the fact that you do need to save, excuse me, save your files, because I lost so much. Okay, card, and I'm going to put space, oops, not shift, space, thank you, and I think I'm going to put space AP because I used the Art Philosophy cart. Okay. Now, go back to this, and I want the inside of the card now. I want to make a mat for the inside of my card, but I want it to match this shape right here. So, we will go to, let's see, take off the shift lock, and here's the thing right there. And what I'm going to do is, I'm on the inside, I'm on sheet number 2, is I'm just going to kind of stretch this and just play with the size a little bit so that I've got plenty of mat room, that it's bigger than what's on the front, so that there's a different color behind it, or not a different color, but I've got a space to write on and stamp on. And let's see, I need my height a little bit larger. There, see how, I hope you can see that. It's fitting inside the card. It's 4.6 wide on a card that's 5.5, so it leaves me 0.90. It leaves me a lot of float room on it. And the same with the front, top, and the bottom. It leaves me plenty of space. So I want 2 of these mats. Copy. And we'll hit save. And we actually have our cards ready. And let me show you. There's the 2 mats ready to cut. And let's go to the front page. Whoops. Front page. Hide the little layer 2. I got to be really careful with that light. I may have to leave it off when I'm doing this. And preview. And see how it cuts just perfect. So, that's it for this morning as far as how I put it together. This file will be made available to you if you would like it. And of course I want you to link up so I can see what you're doing and how you're doing on your gypsy. And if you have any questions, please make sure you post them or hit the little contact button, and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. And come on back in just a minute and we'll see what it looks like all made up.